is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice, I will give thanks. This is the day the Lord has made.
Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. This here is the Christian Trucker, and I'm coming at you with a video about the last 2 weeks. Week 3 and 4 with my direct shipper. What you was looking at is a new cord and a new dolly that I had put on my truck. We're going to talk about making yourself irreplaceable. See, the place where I'm pulling from, if you'll notice right here, that is a lift gate trailer. I pull their lift gates on occasion. So, I needed to get that cord put on my truck. Now, right here, what you're looking at is my friend and mechanic. He was replacing the bushings for my fifth wheel and those plastic caps. See, they come with a plastic cap and 2 bushings for each side. I went to the TA to get a truck and trailer inspection, and he would not give me an inspection on the truck because he did something that a lot of the companies don't do. He made me unhook from my trailer, and he went and he checked that fifth wheel, and it has slack. And what was actually the problem? You see that plastic cap, how thick it is there? The ones that were on it were really thin. They look like they have X's on them. I mean, they were really super thin. And I believe that's where my slack was coming from. And it made a difference. I can tell the difference in the way it pulls. You know, so it wasn't very expensive to change them, and it wasn't really hard to change them. You pop some pins out, you knock them out, you dig out the bushings, you slap the cap off, put the cap on. You'll see him slap the other cap on there in just a minute. It's really pretty simple, actually. And I believe it's well worth the time. Well worth the time for anybody that needs to do it. But yeah, make yourself irreplaceable. Those are my shocks and my drag link that he replaced on my truck last time. And this is the back alley of one of the places where I deliver. I was waiting on Family Dollar guy to get on out the way. But yeah, I had him install a power cord receptacle, single pole. And I had to buy the power cord that goes from the truck to a trailer. That was, I think around $100. Altogether, I think I spent $181 plus $50 labor. So about $230 to do those 2 items. And that dolly that I got, I actually traded some old straps and load locks for it. That way I was out no money out of my pocket. And both of those items are going to make the company that I'm pulling for a little bit happier with me and help me stay in there. How y'all like that alley that I'm in? Man, I tell you, that that's down in New Orleans. Nobody likes to be down in little dark alleys in New Orleans, but it's all right. That's just one of them. And this bridge here is one of my favorite ones. It's going over there across, I forget the name of that little river, but it's on 84. Down around Coffeeville, I think. Anyway. Yeah, we had a pretty good couple weeks. We stayed pretty steady. I got some things done to the truck over the weekends. Went and saw my dad one weekend, but I have been home all but one night in an entire month of working with this direct shipper. And y'all, that has made a great difference with my home life. I mean, and we're still making a little bit of money. So I can't knock it. It's been 5 days a week. Most days I use my 14 hours. But the day that I got hung up, which was day 4 yesterday, I started my clock at home and then drove up there to the plant to pick up my load. It takes them about an hour and a half to pick up the load. Then I had a really long day. And I ran out of time in Jackson, Mississippi. I was about an hour and a half from the house, and it just... I probably could have used the 16-hour exception, but I have not discussed the 16-hour exception with our company yet. And to keep from causing any confusion or anything like that, because our company mainly handles all OTR right now, I would be the only one, I believe, that would be working short haul as classified. You know, so I can use the exception one time a week between each 34-hour reset. At least that's how the rules read, or the way I've studied it. I used to use it all the time, but it seems like I'm going to be using it a lot more now. Just got through unloading the trailer today. It is Friday evening. I'm going home for really, you could say it's a 2.5 day weekend, because Monday I'm putting the truck in the shop to get an ABS light fixed, and probably go start a bank account, maybe go out to eat something nice on Monday. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see how that day goes. But right now, like I say, I'm just sitting here enjoying a peaceful moment so that I can get a quality audio on this video for y'all, because I haven't made one about what I'm doing for the last couple of weeks. But let me get back to the point. Make yourself irreplaceable. Go the extra mile for your employer, for your employer's customers. That keeps them making money, and when they're making money, you're making money. You know, and I don't have to unload these trailers or assist to unload these trailers, but I do. And that's why I got this direct shippers, because I used to do this before, and they knew how I worked with them, and they were happy about that. And they are still happy about that, you know. And it's important to communicate, to talk, to be sociable and generous with the things you have to do. If you come out here with a bad attitude, the whole world's against you, I feel sorry for you, because you're not going to get the results that you want. It's very important that your attitude and your outlook be positive. Because these businesses, they deal with their employees every day, and they don't need the extra negativity. They don't need the extra griping and belly aching that you bring. If you want to make yourself indisposable, irreplaceable, you have that good attitude where they smile when they see you, or they can relax and take a deep breath. Oh, it's him. Okay, take a breath and get their job done, instead of thinking it's somebody that's going to be coming in there griping or fussing, or is not going to do that extra mile, not going to keep up with what's going on. They got people that take these loads, they don't even watch them unload it and reload it. They'll have stuff still left on their trailer when they get back to the distribution, and the distribution has no idea what's going on. That's not a good business practice. You got to be able, sorry for the pause, I can't express it enough. Know your job. Know the people you're working with. You never know when you might need those contacts. It's about relationships. Yeah, even with the brokers and stuff. It's about the relationships you make. If I lost my shipper tomorrow, which there's a slight possibility, after the first year things may change. I hope not. But if they were to change, I do have a couple of brokers that I can still call and get loads from at decent rates. You know, I guess decent rates. I really haven't checked the load board since I started doing this deal. I've been so relaxed in this. I guess I need to start studying the load board again, just in case something happens, you know. But everything's going great. We're finishing up a month at my direct shipper. I'm really happy with Advanced and their work to help make this happen and keep this going. We've about got all the bugs ironed out. I think that we can really work this thing out for a little while, you know. That is, until the point down the road where I decide to get my own numbers or whatever I decide going forward. But nothing will happen in that area until after the first of the year. I did get my truck and trailer inspected at the Speedco, and they did a good job. So I'm going to leave it there. God bless. Catch you on the next ride, good people.